Keeping our families safe and comfortable in our homes has never been more convenient. We're back with Brian Hagerty from PRK Williams. And Brian, smart homes and the smart features and the technology, why is that such a good idea?
Well, I call it peace of mind. You raise your family and you have your loved ones in your home. You want to know at all times that they're as safe and healthy as you can be.
So let's talk about the technology that you have in this home. Again, you designed and helped build this home with safety in mind. So talk about some of that technology.
One of the things we do is we monitor several different things, and that's through an air quality monitor. It monitors your level of VOCs, which is volatile organic compounds. And that comes from cleaning products and chemicals that you use throughout the day. As well as that, we monitor the radon. That's always important. That's in the headlines all the time.
And you have it all in one centralized system, right? And that's a real advantage.
Yep, you can walk by one thing, look at the screen, and you got your PM205 stands for your particulates in the air. You may have a ton of dust one day saying, hey, I got to get my furnace filter changed. If you see that go up, So it's just a nice way of going to one location, knowing at that instant that your house is as healthy as can be.
And again, it's monitoring, and that's got to be a peace of mind. I know as you sit and design a home, as you're bringing that together and building it, I mean, that's got to be something that when you talk with a home builder, a homeowner, is that one of the first things that they're thinking about?
It is. Obviously we start with a floor plan, we get all that done, but when you start talking safety, cleanliness of the air and the environment that their kids are going to be in and their entire family for maybe forever, it becomes a very important issue.
And it's become more and more in our lives, right?
It sure has. Between the pandemic and the wildfire smoke and that type of thing, the air quality is one thing, and this helps monitor that. We can't do much for the outside air, but we can sure treat the inside air.
And to be thinking about this again from the design stage, first and foremost, as you get ready to build, that's important as well as you bring this all together.
Absolutely. I sit down with the customers early on, and I give them as many options as I can. I say, you know what, we want to make this place the safest it could possibly be. I want you comfortable for a long, long time. By doing that, I introduce network-controlled thermostats or overhead doors, for example, or even touchless faucets or motion-control switches in the bathrooms. All that stuff plays into the safety and the cleanliness and healthiness of your home.
Video at the door, does that?
Video at the door, yeah, that's all part of it. Security, even your TV controls, little things like your overhead door, for example. I've left home and said, gosh, did I shut that door? Well, now you can check it with your phone. Everything operates as one big computer, one big network.
Here on PowerHouse, we're always interested in energy efficiency. Where does this play in terms of energy and efficiency for our home?
Well, it's what it does by monitoring that air. For example, the particulates in the air. If that gets high, that's a good indication your furnace filter's plugged. So if your furnace filter's plugged, everything works harder. So it keeps things cleaner. You replace that off more often, and I've heard you say that before, how important that is. It just makes things run smoother. Anytime it runs smoother, it runs more cost effectively.
That's always a good thing here on PowerHouse as we think about energy efficiency, saving energy dollars, which means more dollars that are in our pocket.
Correct.
With that in mind, we're always interested in, okay, I want to have this system put in. Can you kind of ballpark what it would cost in installation?
Sure. I always figure somewhat of an average house is maybe an 1,800 square foot, 3-bedroom ranch. With that said, you could have all the things we've talked about probably for that $5,000 to $6,000 range. Now I know that, somebody was asking me, does it cost a lot? My first answer is always, well, no. But I know $5,000 to $6,000 is a lot of money, or is a substantial amount, but you got to compare that to the benefits you get, the peace of mind knowing that you and your loved ones are breathing the most healthy air possible.
Well, the comfort in our homes and that safety factor to know at my home that I'm safe inside my home. Again, back to the peace of mind.
Yep.
So Brian, again, it's really interesting to see how technology has played in terms of safety and comfort. Thank you for sharing your vision with us. Yep. And if you'd like more tips about safety and comfort for your PowerHouse, visit our website at powerhousetv.com.